Yeah, I need to wash my hair. Let's see. I think I'm gonna just try to hold that thought. Yeah, no one's in here just yet. But so I don't know what part of y'all gonna watch this or whatever, but I was reading comments because I watch Liv's Life, Kiara's Life, um, Strong Mommy Chrissy, and Strong Mommy Chrissy's comments are off, but I be seeing what people be saying, um, or whatever. But anyway, I was on Olivia's page channel and I was watching her video, and of course you just scroll through the comments, right? You just scroll through the comments. That's just natural, and it just drives me insane, y'all, literally insane, the judgment people put on single moms. Like, I'm like, are y'all single mothers? Like, have y'all raised kids by yourself? Like, do you have any idea what that's even like? And then everything is just like nitpicking. Like, just because you don't see it does not mean it's not there or it is there. Like, this is freaking YouTube. This is social media. This is the internet. Like, y'all, the way you can chop up a video, or like, I don't know. Like, it just drives me insane, the amount of judgment. And y'all don't really truly understand. And I'm not saying like y'all, like, but I'm just saying like, I'm just really frustrated. Really frustrated. Like, I've had a really long day, and to see the judgment people put on single mothers really be pissing me off. Like, really be pissing me off. Like, why? Where is the fathers? Why are they being judged somewhere like this? Like, let me know. Like, they automatically put every single thing on the woman. Oh, it's her fault. You know he wasn't da 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 da. Sweetheart, I think we've all felt victim to that. We all like come to a realization when it's too late. Me, myself included. Like, I would not be in the predicament that I'm currently in if I had, really paid attention to the red flags and just all of that. But it's like other women, hey girl, other women judging these women who are really trying to rebuild themselves or like gain, I don't know, what's the word? Not self-consciousness. Hey girl, not what is the word? Like when you're trying to, build yourself and be a good person and be, a good mother, and you're trying to do all that while you have these people, like these kids watching you. Like, you're trying to set a good example, trying to be a good person, you're trying to level up because, you had kids young, some of us, but it's like the judgment people will leave in the freaking comments because you're a single mom. Good influence. See, that was the word. But like, it just drives me insane. Someone was reading the comments on Liv's Life, and I'm just like, are are these women like single moms? Like, I get their moms, cool, that's awesome, you're a mom, but are you a single mom? Because that makes a huge difference, okay? A single mom and a mom who has a man, like a significant other, to help her, to like, you know who a single mom has to like converse with when there's time to make decisions and plans and get things done? She has to converse with herself, because 9 times out of 10 she doesn't have another person, or that other party is not there. Exactly. You have to converse with yourself. Like, I have to make decisions every single day. And that's why my relationship with God is so tight, because I have literally, I can't call my daughter's dad and, hey, what do you think? No, like, literally, I cannot do that. Which is sad. It's so freaking sad. But, you know, we just have to accept things for what they are. And that's just the unfortunate. But when it's time to buy clothes, who am I conversating with? Myself. When it's time to decide, okay, what activity is she gonna go into next, because Bailey has two more swim classes, and she's done. When it's time to, you know, well, what activity should I put in her next? There's no one to converse with. Literally, it's you and Jesus trying to figure this thing out, trying to do the best, absolute best you can to raise a decent human being without constant judgment. And to see other women, I'm like, were you ever a single mom? Like, were you a single mom who was not really a single mom because the other parent was a great participant? Like, if I gotta find a daycare, boo, I need to find it by myself. A good school, I need to find it by myself. The car breakdown, boo, that's on me. Everything, like I run a complete household. Bills get paid, food get in the house, like, all on me. House get clean, all on me. So when I see those, y'all, and yes, I'm not gonna lie, I had a bad day. Okay, I was a little ticked off. Whatever. And so this, like, seeing those comments, even though it wasn't under my page, like, y'all stop judging this woman. Like, stop judging. She's taking care of 3 kids by her damn self. Okay, by you, like, what? 3 kids? Y'all, I have one, and I'm stressed out. 3? And yeah, my brother and sister, they're here, but at the end of the day, it's not their responsibility. I am her mother. You know, like, of course they can, like, somewhat help, but they're not the other parent. So when you don't have the other parents, like, legit help, like, if my daughter starts acting up and getting out of control, honey, we finna call Jesus. Like, we finna call Jesus, because literally cannot call anybody else. Literally. Excuse me. And that drives me insane to see the nitpick under people's comments. Like, shut the hell up. How about you do that? You want a judgment? Come help me with my kids. You wanna go there? Like, you come help me. Like, let's figure this out together. Okay, sis? Since you got so much to say on what I'm doing or how I'm getting it done. And that's the thing, like, I believe in intentional parenting. I try to be super intentional about how I'm teaching my daughter, like, just aware. Like, I want her to have good relationships with everybody. I want her to put God first. You know, like, I'm, like, trying to be the most intentional parent. And even I get nitpicked. Like, you know, it's not to that degree, because clearly I do not have that many, you know, subscribers, which I am thankful for the ones I do have. But to be nitpicked, period, when you're really trying and you're working on yourself to be a better person, let's not degrade, okay? Let's not degrade, because all of us single moms are trying to do the same exact thing. Raise good human beings, eventually, you know, be with a very good man who loves us and our kids, because we're a package deal. It's not just one or the other. Like, all of that So we're already like working on all that, and it's like to have the judgment blows my mind. Blows my mind. Like, why? You, if you are not a single mother, or maybe you were a single mother for like a short period of time, and this is what I like notice and see with, you know, women who really ain't been a single mom. It's like they pass judgment on single mothers for how they get the job done. Sis, if I had somebody bring some money into this house, like you had somebody bring some money into this house, and I'm not saying I'm out here doing nothing crazy, I'm not doing nothing ridiculous, like I try to have my home be as structured as possible. We got bedtimes. We got, you know, waking up at a certain time in the morning. We have all these rules, period. I don't care if I ain't got no husband right now. When my husband come into my household, he's gonna understand my child is not crazy and misbehave because there's no father around. Okay? Period. But at the same time, another woman should not be judging. Y'all, these people was tripping about car seats. Car seats? Car seats are important. They are very, very important. But no one's just gonna put their kid in a booster seat if the kid, you know, should not be in a booster seat. Bailey should technically be in a booster seat because she's like almost 4 feet tall. Y'all, Bailey is tall, okay? And she also weighs like 45 pounds. So technically she qualifies for a booster seat. I don't put her in a booster seat because she like to do too much. Like, I already know if she was in a booster seat, she'd be trying to climb out the seat while I'm driving. Like, no, no. So you're gonna be fully strapped down, tight knit in this car seat, you know, while I'm driving, because I don't have time. I don't have time. Like, people do not understand the true struggle of being a single mother and properly positioning yourself in order for your future husband to find you, you know? Like, these are things like I don't understand. I'm sorry I'm ranting right now, but seeing that really like ticked me off. Even with the strong mommy Chrissy, like so many people are attacking her. Like, okay, she got 8 kids, 8.5 kids. I really don't know the real actual number. But anyway, point is, she still does what she needs to do, make sure her kids are fed, taken care of, go to proper schools, because I watch her videos. Like, she talks about their education a lot. She cares about them getting educated. Was everything perfect? Did she make the perfect decisions? No, not all parents make them. But is acknowledging them and deciding, okay, well, I want to get my stuff together. I need to get it together. And homegirl's doing really good. Like, you know, she got a house for her kids. She got a car for her kids. She's doing what she needs to do for them. You know, like, you do your absolute best, right? And it just throws me completely on. Even with, like, Kiara's life, like, y'all do not understand the actual struggle of single momhood. It's a struggle. It's real out here. People real life judging you. Like, y'all, I was married. When I had my daughter, I was married. But people will straight look at you like, yeah, of course you have a baby daddy. Like, you know, like, just throwing, like, we have to walk around. And that's why I walk around with the single mom label so strong. Because before, I used to be so embarrassed. Like, I used to think that I needed to have a husband in order to have a kid, which generally, that's what we all want. Y'all, I had a husband, okay? We were married. That's just not how it played out. It just wasn't. Unfortunately, it wasn't how it played out. Not unfortunately for me, but that's... But anyway, it's like, until you are a single mother, God forbid you ever have to be one, don't pass judgment on one. Because it's real out here. It is real out here. No one wants to have their child on Medicaid and CHIP. No one wants that. First of all, tell me one person who wants any government in their business like that. Like, no, I'm sorry. I don't like having to, like, I take Bailey to her appointments or whatever, and I do believe in checkups and all that, but you know, it's like the way they treat you sucks. It sucks. Y'all, when I was married to Bailey's dad and he was in the military and he actually had insurance for her, she went to like a really, really good, you know, doctor, you know, pediatric, like a really, really good one. Now she has Medicaid because, y'all, I'm a single mom. Like, hey, where the money coming at? Like, where the money from? She has Medicaid, unfortunately, for the time being. And I be looking at some places, I just be like, and I've also worked for an office who took Medicaid. A lot of these doctors see our kids as numbers. They're numbers in their bank account because that is a check. That is a guaranteed check. They don't have to fight with the insurance people about getting paid for their services. None of that. Like y'all, you know they used to have braces for Medicaid and CHIP, like the kids on Medicaid and CHIP. Like you used to be able to get braces. So many doctors were putting braces on all the children. So now the kids, yeah, I used to see this all the time and it break my freaking heart. The kids who actually need it, who need braces, no, their parents can't afford it. They can't get braces. That's not an option. It's like, dang, like what if things like, y'all, it baffles me. It, I don't, yeah, I had a really, really long morning, okay? And honestly, I was like, I was going to record after I got done doing what I had to do, but then I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not because I'm not going to put on like a fake show as though like I'm happy with certain things. Like I'm dealing with it. I'm getting through it. I'm trying to trust God and whatever his will for the situation is, but at the same time I have to watch, you know, I'm not even finna like just, I'm trying not to, but like at the same time, like when you're a single mom, yeah, this car breakdown, there's literally like I can call my dad, but other than that I just have to call on Jesus. Like, I kid you not. Like, that's it. That is my support backup team. And that's why I'm so, like, into the word and into, like, because when you out here, and you ain't got nobody, yeah, I ain't come from, like, no rich family. Like, we lived in the suburbs, correct, but there was no nothing like that at all. And that's why I'm working so hard to position myself to be able to change my generational legacy. Like, first of all, Bailey, you ain't gonna ever have to worry about divorce because you know why? Because you have a man of God. And I want to teach her that. Y'all, I'm divorced. My parents are getting divorced. I'm pretty positive if my grandfather had lived, they would be divorced, okay? So no, not tolerating it. Not tolerating. Devil, you have no bond on my family. Back up, okay? You fight them devils. You fight them devils. You know why? Because you do not want your kids fighting them devils. Because if you don't stand up and fight them and say, we not tolerating no toxic behavior, we not tolerating no abuse, we not tolerating no addiction or the spending spirit. Oh, I'm upset. Let me throw it in the cart. Throw it in the cart. Oh, I ain't got no savings account. I threw it in the cart when I got upset. No, we're not doing that. We changing complete generational legacies, and that's why I'm so passionate about it because I refuse for my daughter or my daughter's kids to ever have to go to a freaking courtroom with the other parents and battle back and forth. No, we're not doing that. We're not. I need this to be, we're not doing this. It ends here. My parents didn't do that, but they stayed together so damn long when they really didn't want to stay together, and now they're divorced. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Bailey and my sister, they just, I would think they were siblings. But anyway, I'm done. Like, devil get up off me, little Boosie voice. I'm tired of playing with you. Tired of playing with you. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Like, y'all, and I need to wash my hair, and I really don't want to, cause I don't want to straighten it, but I need to wash it. I'm just really, really frustrated. Like, let's not judge single mothers, especially when they're trying to position themselves for a better life. Period, point blank. Positioning is everything. And that's what I'm doing. I'm positioning myself. Y'all, if I would have had me to help me 4 years ago, now we talking about a bad, okay? Okay. But anyway, yeah, I wish I would have had this me helping that me, because it wouldn't have took me as long as it took me. And sometimes I sit there and just reflect on, dang, Bailey went through all my young 20s with me and had to see all my nonsense. All my nonsense. Because I didn't have no foundation. I didn't. Y'all, like, generational legacy is everything. And who you have a baby with is everything. Like, if I'm finally realizing, whoever you marry, this is gonna be the person you have kids with. And when I had Bailey, clearly I was super young. Like, I had her at 20 because I got pregnant at 19. I was freshly married, and I didn't know what was going on. Like, I feel like before the age of 22, it's just like, la 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 la, where's Waldo? What's going on? Like, I feel like that. Like, legit feel like that. Hey Terrence, what's up? Go ahead, join the rant that I'm on, okay? But anything before the age of 22, I really honestly can't tell you what was going on. I just can't. But now that I've come to like a full circle realization and been on this road to being a better person, it's like, don't sit there and bash somebody for trying to be a better person. Like, trying to get out of a toxic, because y'all, it take a while. It takes a whole minute to really adjust and figure things out. Look at, okay, Liv's life. She just left, what's his name? Like, what, 2 months ago? 3 months ago? That, all this just happened. It don't happen overnight. No one just like, oh, I got my life together overnight. Y'all, after I left my ex-husband, it literally took me 4 years. 4 years to get it together. So not only was I a young mother, clearly, I was battling like complete understanding, and I did not truly know God the way I needed to know God to get to where I am at now. And although I am so at peace with being single and being intentional with my parents and just my day-to-day life, if I was able to do that 4 years ago, I'd be like way ahead of the game. And I know it's never too late, it's not. But especially at this age that my daughter is now, it's so vital. Like, it's just so vital that, okay, yeah, I need to get my act together. Like, and it's crazy to say, the mom that Bailey had, my other kids will never know about her. Like, that mom who ain't had it together, who was just I will say I was a hot damn mess. I'm sorry, I was a hot damn mess. A hot damn mess. My other children, after Bailey, will never know. Like, Mom, you really did that? Or, like, they will just never know. Because they didn't have to go through the severe growing pains. Bailey had to go through it. Okay? And it's unfortunate, nothing like super crazy, but, like, I didn't have my head together. And I feel like, as a lot of single moms do, we look for validation in these men, and we will take whatever because we think less of ourselves because we have a child, and society tells us if you have a child but you don't have a husband, that you're not worthy. Hey, Stanley, why are we? No, that's not the case. Like, I didn't know that my daughter's father was the way he was. He ain't had no kids before. He ain't never been married before. I didn't have no track record. There was some other warning signs. I clearly was too young to even, like, meeting my childhood. I grew up in a toxic situation. So to me, that was normal. Toxicity was normal. I didn't understand the difference between, oh, this is wrong. Oh, this is acceptable. I didn't know the difference. To me, it was all the same. It was all the same. So I'm glad I am at the point where I can explain this to her, and I know she will understand it because now I'm setting a true representation. This is why we don't settle for this. This is why, like, and she'll see as our life continues and we build and we're going places. But it just really blows my mind when people don't understand exactly, have to break generational curses. I refuse for my daughter's children's children to have to deal with any of these devils. I'm finna whip their ass now. Okay? Bring it over here. Because this is what we not finna do. Like, I never thought I'd be so territorial over Bailey. Y'all, like, super, what you say? Like, you don't talk about no white kids. And then when you talking about spiritual warfare, do not play about my baby. Because, like, do you not know who my father is? You not know who my father is? Okay. And I'm glad I'm at this point now. Sorry. My cousin texting me. But, whew, I had to let all that out because I had a long morning. Really, like, really? What's that mean? Really? Like, one of them kind of mornings. And I know that I'm going to have an amazing husband. An amazing husband. And he is going to be, y'all, I already know. I'm going to have my own Russell Wilson. I know it. God don't break promises. But at the same time, just like with baby Future, you can't replace Future with Russell. Unfortunately, there's no actual, like, oh, I'm going to erase him and add Russell. It don't work like that. Like, parents are still parents at the end of the day. And I know for a fact I can never ever replace my daughter's father. I ain't trying to do that. She love that man. Kudos, I love my daddy. Okay? So, I get it. And that's the last thing I'm trying to do is replace them. But it's like, bruh, I can't do nothing if you just walk off the stage now. I can acknowledge you exist, but if you just walking off the stage, then, well, like, it's just one of those, like, I don't know. And I just don't want Like, what do we have to do? And this is serious. Like, I think about this all the time. If we had more mentorships for men, like, what this world could possibly be, because you have social media telling people, oh, it's not a real relation. You're not really in love unless you get on the person's nerves or you disrespect them or y'all breaking up just to get back together. Like, what? What? And people really lack the education to understand, oh, no, that's not how things are supposed to be. No, not at all. So it's just, y'all, the enemy be everywhere. He all over social media. He be everywhere. Like, should do advice videos. Really? I thought about it. I really, y'all, I'm working behind the scenes on putting together this project. I'm so freaking excited about it. I'm so excited about it. Because, you know, all mothers want to do is work on themselves, position themselves to attract the right mate. Because after I reflected on myself, I was like, how do I keep attracting these toxic, narcissistic, yeah, very narcissistic men? Like, how do I keep attracting that into my life? So, learning everything I'm learning, yeah, I cannot wait to launch this program because I feel like it will help so many single moms. It will help so many of us who grew up in situations we didn't quite understand. No one was really teaching us. Oh, but we do realize we don't want to do it with our children. We want the, curse to end with us. It ends here. The devil has no bound on my bloodline. Period. Big dots. Because do you know who my father is? Like, stop playing with me. So, I'm working on that, and I'm super excited. We're not quite there. Yes, girl, I'm so freaking excited. We're quite not there, because if I had somebody, like, guiding me, I would never ended up in the hot mess that I ended up in, dealing with the hot mess I'm dealing with. Like, and I tell people this all the time. I personally do not care for Bailey's father as a human being, personally, but I do not feel like my child would be who she was without his DNA. So I would not say, oh, I wish she had a different dad. I can't say that because she wouldn't be as goofy as she is. Thank you, Terrence. And my child is very goofy, okay? She would not be that person without his DNA. She would not be so, like, friendly and, oh, I want to be friends with everybody. She wouldn't be that person without his DNA, because she sure don't get that from me. She wouldn't be as open and vibrant. Like, sure, there would be so many characteristics she wouldn't have if she had someone else's DNA. Her name wouldn't even be Bailey. I don't know what she would look like, okay? So I am very thankful. She has a wonderful grandmother, grandfather on both sides, aunts, one uncle on both sides. So, at the end of the day, she does have family. And I'm very thankful for that. I mean, it is what it is. But yes, I'm going to be launching this program. I'm still working behind the scenes, trying to get everything together because, y'all, this going to be fire. And I've done a lot of master classes. There's nothing geared for us single moms. Nothing. And it was blowing my mind. I'm like, all right, well, I'll just go be in my little, like, I'm sick of that. No, where, and I was praying about it. I was like, God, where are the programs for me? Like, where are the successful, want to do better single moms who want to break these generational curses, who want to be a leading example for their kids and intentionally parent them while waiting for you to send the husband? Because that's the only way God gonna send our husband if we we don't need to be perfect, but we need to be properly positioning ourselves. And I was like, God, where that lady program at? And he's like, Taryn, what you mean? It's you. And I'm like, oh, that's pressure. um, I don't know, that's pressure. But yeah, I'm so excited. And I'm like really excited to help as many moms, single moms. Because I'm tired of us being overlooked. I'm tired of us being like counted out. Sick of it. Sick of it. I'm launching a program for us. Okay? So, alright, I'm done ranting. I was just very upset at all the negativity people were posted under all these single moms. And I'm just like, y'all, have y'all been single moms? No? Alright. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all for listening to my rant. Like, for real, for real. I appreciate y'all. I will go ahead and edit and drop the video for tomorrow. So, you guys stay blessed, you stay encouraged, you stay in the word, honey. Bye.